Whew. What can I say today? On this beautiful Saturday morning. The birds are actually crying. You could hear the birds singing actually. Yes, you could actually hear the birds singing. Yeah, I can hear it right now, just the birds singing at time of the morning. So lately, I've been doing a lot of things that I can't even believe. I've been doing a lot of sun gazing. Just looking at that sun, I've been doing that a lot lately. How I got to that stage, don't ask me, I just know. I write with my opposite hand a lot to my brain, and after a period of time of writing in with my opposite hand to my brain, I really started to find myself doing things that I never even thought about. You know, I know it's there, but I never even thought to tap into it or even pay attention to it. So that all comes down to me just right into my brain and asking it to teach me what it knows. And the brain never let me down, because I started to find myself doing things, wanting to know things that before, once upon a time, I wouldn't even pay attention to. Yep, that's what I've been doing. I'm actually in this park right now, so I'm just gonna track along this park and just see what's going on. Yeah. So yes, I started to do things that I would never do before. Just by asking my brain certain questions right into myself. And it's really funny because every part of our body is a living organ, and when you write to them, they do really speak to you. And over the years, that's what I've done. I literally take down every single part of my body and I just start writing to them. I wrote to every single one of them that I can remember, and I would just say over and over for them to teach me their wisdom. And it never failed me, because I found myself doing things that I would never, ever thought I found myself doing. I just started to look at things. The other day, I don't know what class I was taking, and I was talking about writing with your left hand, you know, your opposite hand, to balance yourself. And of course, people just laughed. Already don't know the whole thing behind balancing the brain and all that. So it was all full of laughter. People just look at it like it ain't nothing. It's a baseball game going on here. So I'm just gonna run past here a little just to see what's going on. I like being nosy. So I'm being nosy on this run right here. So yes, writing with my opposite hand to myself, absolutely amazing. So what I started doing, I wrote down my emotions with my opposite hand, and I began to tell myself the truth. I wrote down things that I could not tell anybody. Morning. I wrote down things that I could not tell anybody, but just my higher self. And I was just and I really did it. I really enjoyed it too. So during that time, I started to write to my brain a lot, my whole body, for it to teach me His wisdom, and things would just come into my head. So I began to practice them, and it's just amazing to me. And the more I write to myself, the easier it is for me to actually learn to listen to my intuition. I literally just listen. Whatever my intuition tells me to do, I just do it once. And once I do those things, I do not go back to it. So if I'm sitting in the morning meditating and the voice tell me, send this person a message, say hello to this person, I just do it. And I know it's needed to be done, and I just forget all about it. And that's what I've been doing. So yes, I've been putting in a lot of miles lately, and I'm in a lot of miles, and I had to come up with my own type of yoga. Is I do a lot of push-ups before I get into any yoga poses. And it is amazing what that thing can do for you. And through the sun gazing and doing a lot of I realized I only need 4 to 5 hours sleep. Because trust me, when I go to sleep, I'm out. And I will not wake up for that 4 hours. No, I'm just out, gone. So, and I think that really helped a lot. I'm just out, gone, in that sleep, not thinking about anything, just sleeping. And you think because of the amount of activities that I do every day, no, it's just that 4 hours is straight. It's like a straight flight from here to England or so, or from here to Africa. So today, that's what I'm sort of thinking of for now. I trying to see how to get into that trail right there. I'm trying to see. I love going into nature, just going in the bushes. It just does something to me. I think I'm a bushman. I just love being outdoors. It does something to my psychic, which I cannot even explain. So arouses something inside of me. It's a beautiful place. I'm actually, during this run today, I'm meeting a friend of mine for a little bit. So I'm gonna, during my run, during my run, I am going to actually walk with her. Just to sort of encourage her. So that's what I'm going to do. So I've got at least 3 miles of walking to do today, which I'm going to do with my head up high. I can't wait. I'm almost to where I'm going. And today is all about writing to yourself with your opposite hand. And when you write to your brain to teach you something, continuously you begin to ask your brain to teach you what you wanted to know. After a certain period of time, your brain will yield the answer for you. You will find yourself figuring out how to do that thing without you even knowing why. Because the power in this, what I call the obligata, absolutely amazing. And many of us don't even realize it. So out in nature, as always, the first couple of 10 miles, I literally just drag my feet. There's something about running a marathon every day. It makes running become more humble, because you watch so many people just go by you. I mean, it's so funny that my body does not get warmed up until after 10 miles. And I'm just sitting, waiting, thinking, wow, this is interesting. 10 miles, that's when my body started to get warmed up. So the first 10 miles, I'm literally just dragging my feet. First 10 miles. But of course it's possible because the yoga, the stretching and the meditation helps a lot. I pretty much do yoga. I'm gonna do a couple of hours during the run too, maybe like an hour and a half, because I stop every 5 miles and do a little push-ups and stretch the body. Because just get in the park and just start stretching. Yeah, the dogs loves it, and his dogs started barking, and I just keep going. And it just amazes me how you regulate this body. And of course I need a lot of water. I gotta drink a lot of water. I like the way this bird is. Look at that bird. It's right there just making that noise of his own. I would say it's probably just praying, saying his own thing. So I'm going to continue with this thing right here. That way I can get to my destination in safe hands and focus on actually what I'm going to. So today is all about right into yourself with your left hand. Actually, right with your opposite hand. If you're right-handed, right, I got to show this in the beginning. Right with your left hand to your brain. And if you're left-handed, right with your right hand, with your opposite hand, and you'll be really amazed what will happen when you actually right to your brain. Hey, morning.
Good morning.
So, I know. He wants to say hi. Hey.
Oh, she's a little.
Come on.
Larry.
Come on.
Oh, come on. You're pulling back.
Yeah, you really wanted to say.
Come here.
Come here. Come here. Say hi.
No. Come on.
Come here. Come here. Say hi. See, there you go.
Good
there
girl,
you
yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Now she's not shy, huh?
Yeah, not too much. Next time around, she'll want to jump on you.
Okay. See you later. You just, yeah, that's the thing that I like about energy. I never walk by an animal, and when they do say hello, I just stop and say hello. That energy, that connection is just right there. So yes, I'm going to go ahead and finish this easy marathon meditative jog. 26 miles is looking like it's nothing these days. So I'm going to see how long I'm going to keep this up for. You know, of course I get to stop and talk a lot. So happy Saturday, and let me finish up this run.